Hey everybody, welcome back. We lost on the Ultra Hard Challenge a few times last time. The most devastating, by far, was the very final one, where we basically died. We were probably like, I don't know, less than 20 seconds away from beating Mega Satan. I have to take responsibility for the fact that I did take damage on that run. I didn't have a perfect run. I still am a little... upset is not the word. I would be upset if it was like a targeted, thing. But instead, like, I'm bemused. That's the perfect word for it. By the fact that we lost an Ultra Hard Challenge due to the game taking control of our camera. This is the way I remember it, which might be biased, but due to the game taking control of our camera... Ugh. Making it so that I couldn't see the shots that came in just before the first phase of Mega Satan died. And then, Bob's your uncle. We're dead. Now, what did we learn from that last episode? I don't know, because I'm very wary about gleaning too much from it, If you want to be that n=1 sort of statistician, well, if you hadn't taken the deal with the devil, you would have won. Yeah, well, if the deal with the devil had been something else, I might have won as well. It's as simple as that. So maybe you're right, or maybe there's not enough data to determine whether or not we're right yet. We got a larger sample size is required. But I hope there is no larger sample size. I hope this is the last Ultra Hard video. Because again, after this, we've done some incredible stuff. This is the only challenge that we're having to do more than 2 videos of. And we come by it honestly, it's a very difficult challenge. I know that, that judgment, by the way. In most circumstances, with 4 bombs and 3 cents, we would blow that judgment up. This isn't most circumstances. I hate this, by the way. Let me go. In this situation, I don't think there was much we could have done there, by the way, but in this situation, I think... Oh, he was 1 hit away. What we do is we get enough money to play him and hope to get some HP. By the way, we did get saved a couple of times on the last run. I'm not going to act like the game never saved us. But you sort of have to be saved to have any chance to win Ultra Hard anyway. I firmly believe that to be true. What do you got for me? Something better. Teleport. Ooh, yes. Yeah, okay, so, like, it's good. But it's not good for a while. Why is it good? We can use it to get to the boss fight faster. The only thing is, we're not going to know if we're at the boss fight faster. Because we can't see our map. So we have to teleport into the boss fight. The other thing... Yeah, maybe it sucks, actually, now that I think about it. The other thing is we don't want to teleport to the boss fight early. It's nice to get the items, but we want to go to the item rooms as well. Crackjacks. Okay, so it's an HP up. Rosary bead. I'm assuming does nothing for us. It's a very bombable room. I hate it. Should have used the bomb. Why didn't I use a bomb? Because in my head I was like, okay, if we don't, we don't use a bomb, we get to save, and then we can use the bomb later and get even greater rewards or something. I don't know. Magic scabs. We got a lot of HP. This is one way to build a run. A lot of red heart containers. Some kind of renewable red heart filler, like a sun card, for example. Full health pill, etc., etc. I don't even want to talk about the fact that... Thank you so much. I don't even want to talk about the fact that our Hierophant card immediately got turned into what feels like I'm walking on sunshine pill via a question mark found in a golden chest. Yes, was it my responsibility? Was it within my purview? Yes, it was. But all I'm getting at is it took a stroke of pretty bad luck for us to lose that last run. You might think I'm incorrect on this one, but I'm going to take Teleport over Doctor's Remote. I think the value it has in taking me later on, hopefully, even if it only saves us one floor, is something. Taking us to the boss fight, I mean. So this run is highly cursed so far. We don't have a lot of value. Our value is almost exclusively derived from our HP, which is unfortunately necessary, but also unfortunately not the typical way that you get through something like the flooded caves. Typically, you're going to need some more damage in order to do that. I'd take DPS of pretty much any variety at this point. Okay. Okay. Ooh. What could it be? I don't remember this archetype that well. I have to take pills. A health down sucks, but it doesn't suck that badly because we have so many containers. But if we find a bad trip / full health, we want to know. My Little Unicorn. I still genuinely 100% think Teleport is better. Not BSing you. I might be overrating it. You might be like, well, Unicorn's way more consistent. Yeah, but I don't know. For now, I don't think we need consistency. I think we need the batter with a 200 average. 4 out of 5 times he steps up to the plate, he grounds out or strikes out. 1 out of 5 times he hits a home run. That's what we need. And then we just need him to hit the home run. We don't need to put men on base because the whole stadium's about to be wiped out in a hurricane. We need to get runs on the board before the Major League Baseball cancels the season. Again, we have to check the pills. That pill is not bad, but you should remember that you don't have to take it again. Spotted red pill, don't take that pill. Okay. We have a choice here, and it's not a choice that I make out of laziness. It's a choice that I make out of... I'm bad. It's a choice that I make out of circumstance. It may be for the best. Wow, I can't believe they both didn't get hit again. By the way, I want you to remember how quick this fight was last time versus how slow it is this time. To get an indication of how screwed we are if we make it to Mega Satan. And no, My Little Unicorn is going to help us there. But we could choose not to go to our item room. It's a very double-edged sword. The item room could be amazing, or it could be garbage. We could get there without taking damage, or we could get there and lose a lot of our HP and curse our run forever. So, I don't know. As of right now, I'm very tempted to just at least get through this floor and just leave and go down to the next floor. We are skipping an item room, but we probably have to do at least 5 or 6 more rooms, probably more like 10 or 12, to get to that item room. I don't trust us to not take damage. Weirdly enough, the stronger we get, the less we need the item room, the more likely we are to go get it. Safety pin does not help us, basically at all, at this point. Okay, that was very bad. The whole scheme of things, Gemini is not a terrible boss fight. Doubled or otherwise. Gonna be a little tedious, and I do wish I had some bombs left over, but it is what it is. Just take your time. We got a 36% chance of the deal with the devil. And really, like, with 6 HP containers, we would take them up on it. Pretty much whatever it could be. We kind of need the damage at this point. We need to take the stab at the damage. None of these guys have even split yet. There we go. I am not going to worry about a methodology on this fight. I am just going to shoot my tears, and if you happen to get in the way, that's your fault, mister. But I'll tell you right now, our last run was way more busted from an HP standpoint, but I was way more confident in it just as a result of the fact that we could actually kill enemies reasonably quickly. This one is substantially more questionable, to put it politely. I go so far as to say if we don't leave with some DPS up here. I mean, can you imagine we're fighting Mom with this run? I'm trying not to slip back into cynical Ryan. Optimistic Ryan has been doing a great job on these challenges. So you know what? I noticed those changes within my homeostatic environment. We're just going to take a deep breath. And we're going to start building the winner. We don't have much of a choice for what we get from this guy, but... Thank you. We did get a deal with the devil. Binky is at least a pretty good DPS up via the tiers. Thank you for not being Krampus. Thank you for being Incubus. Thank you for being Dark Friend. Down the road and back again. You've done it. Well, you haven't really done it, but it's a start. It really is just the start. It's a tears up, and Incubus is good, but it's not. You know, this 3.5 damage, 7 rate of fire, even with Incubus, it's not killing Mega Satan. So we got a lot of work cut out for us, but at least we have the talent. Well, we have the know-how and the elbow grease to lead us to a new land. Incubus, very helpful at killing enemies like that as well. So we are going to keep teleporting. The bad teleport will be if we teleport into the mom fight. Because then we won't even be able to get our other boss item. That would be poor. But yeah, you know, I'm making a good case for not using teleporter at all. Maybe we won't use teleporter until we at least get to both item rooms. Or I don't know, until we at least get to one item room. I don't know. We'll find out as time goes on. Hey, 3,000 different enemies in the Binding of Isaac. Unfortunately, on this floor, you're only going to see 2. At least these guys aren't leaving creep behind. Well, spoke a little too soon. So I'm keeping my head held high for now. This should be a relatively simple room. Just don't let him get out of hand. Nothing to worry about. Ooh. We have taken some hits, but I don't believe that we have taken any hits that I would be, like, insanely disappointed in. Oh, that was dangerous. That one, I'm highly disappointed in. So that changed pretty quickly. You didn't have to be good. Just the fact that you became a skull is that's what hurts the most. That's so much better. I'm telling you, I don't want this card to be anything but the sun. Do-do-do-do. Here comes the sun. Do-do. So close. Now we can teleport, by the way. Because if we teleport into the wrong room, we could just use the moon. But we only got to do it once. I'm not stepping on those buttons. You must be out of your friggin' mind. On an average run where things are weighted a little bit in our favor, yeah, sure, I'll step on the button. On a run like that, or this, I should say, nah. I beg you. Shop. Item room. I can't believe we accidentally killed the zombie there. Okay, it's our first boss. I will fight. What the heck? We almost stepped on the thing. Okay, is Double Gertie Jr. That's horrible. Truly horrendous. We have a damage up, which is actually very, very nice. As courtesy of Odd Mushroom. This one, you just gotta tough it out, you know? I wish it were different, but you just gotta dodge. I was kind of hoping we'd have the power to push the enemies further away. Help me. I would like your assistance. This really, despite the fact that we've taken damage, it doesn't change that much. Toothpicks is pretty useful. We could have fought there and then teleported out. In fact, that's actually the right idea. Pain me though it does, and it sincerely does. Go fight. You know, it's gonna be a long, annoying fight. We could die, and if we do, it's an honest death. We could also teleport out before we die, but my thinking here is we might as well snag one question mark. Jesus. We might as well snag one question mark from boss rush. I'm wary of getting anywhere outside of the, like, basic center of this ring right now. Because if we get hit by a hand, we die. I think if we get hit by a foot, we die. So that came very close. Good step. Good stepper. Yep. Now if we get hit by anything, we die. But there wasn't much we could do in that situation. Loving this setup right here. Keep that spider locked away. Shoot me like a rocket into space. Loving every minute of it. So close. We've actually done it. Negative. No spikes. No spikes! Oh, you jerks. Well, we're out. And, you know, it doesn't get any less hot. Now we're immediately on, like, Death Watch. So, my favorite ABC television program. So what can we do? Well, really, a lot of this run at the present moment comes down to, can we get... Oh, this is a little spooky. Can we get Sun, full health, Lover's card? You know, we're really not that far away from having a second chance at life. Not a victory. But this run is not destined to die just yet. It is really, really close. And I could be wrong. It hurts because you know that was red hearts. I mean, that's the thing with ultra hard. None of these runs are really that hard. If you can actually just have HP. Oh my god, it's both item rooms. Okay. Like less than 3 PhD, something like that. Huge. Bumbo. It's weird because it's not bad. Tractor beam is also pretty useful. But you can tell from the tone of my voice, this is not the #1 conditions that we're saved from here. We also should be dead. Like, you can tell, for some reason, despite a slight remnant of sick brain, it's actually, like, it's overclocked right now. You see us dodge the telefrag? That's unusual. Now, I want to run from these rooms. We can't. It was like, where's the invisible enemy? Okay, please. Golden chest. I'm just waiting on him. As long as we, you know, control his position, we know where he's going. Okay. It's fine. Bumbo, you should take the money. It's not full health. It's not a bad one to have in the rotation, though. You will deflect many of my shots. I'd kind of like to take out the minions first and just focus on you, you know, as an individual. So the shop is, I don't want to say our last hope. But if we don't get something on the shop, we're kind of relying, that's for you, my friend. If we don't get something on the shop, we're kind of relying on not taking damage until we get down to our next boss, which is, oh, you're a jerk. So you might think teleport out. I disagree. I think all roads to victory at this point ride through using the teleporter. Thanks for Steam sale. I really appreciate it. Ride through using teleporter to get to the boss earlier than you would have expected. I don't even know what you are yet. Earlier than you would have expected on the next floor. And if we're, like, merciful, we won't have the world's worst bosses. But I mean, it's a sketchy run. We're still at base damage. Double our average rate of fire plus incubus. And that's shielding us from a... Whoops, my bad. That's shielding us from a lot of the negativity we would otherwise probably be experiencing right now. But simultaneously, you know... This run is busted stuff, like a Dave Matthews Band album. I definitely think it's worth using 0 keys to get 6 bombs. I don't know where we are. We did teleport to our boss rooms, but they were like this way. Yeah. Okay, fair enough. There is a tinted rock. I guess I would like it to be small rock. A bomb for a key is an okay trade. The bang dicky, up jump the boogie, etc, etc. We could die so easily. Let's not, and say we did. Hey, just gonna say the dude in the center, if we could kill you a little faster, life would be a lot simpler for me. I'm trying to figure out, what do we do at this point? Because we're grasping at such extreme straws. This room doesn't seem that bad. Eventually, one room that doesn't seem that bad will possibly kill us, but... I'm trying not to let that weigh on my mind too much just yet. Don't let him get at you with the creep, you know, keep him at a distance. Good stuff. It's for you, Bumbo. Unfortunately, every penny does matter. I don't like this room. I've decided I do not like that room. You know what I do like, though, is these pills. I can't afford a paralysis. Okay, this is actually where I want to be. Bad gas. X-lax. Feels like I'm walking on sunshine. Okay. Just hold up. You know what? I blew it. That's fine. Pheromones. Really bad. Well, pretty bad. It's gonna take feels like I'm walking on sunshine. Very scary. Keep it going. Keep it going. I didn't trust myself not to get hit there. I think that was a smart use of that pill. Now, you're gonna think that I've lost my mind, but I'm coming back for pheromones. Rarely, if ever, is this gonna be the pill that saves your run. I'm not gonna say it saved us there, because I don't know. But it didn't hurt. Small rock? Okay. Number one fear in my life right now. Beam enemies off screen. You know what? I tried. I gave that room everything I had. We just can't kill him fast enough. We'll probably have to go through it again at some point. That was a smart decision. This is not as bad as it looks, but it's still pretty freaking terrible. So, what's the escape plan here? Unfortunately, it doesn't exist. I'd like to hit the one behind you, please. Oh my god, we've actually kind of done it. The game will not let us lose this one. I believe we live in a universe benevolent enough to support a situation like this, where your boy is saving every single freaking penny to put together a trip to go to Jamaica. We're pulling out all the stops. Every single stop. At this point, I mean, losing in many ways would be almost like a release. This is where we want to stand. I would be spared from this purgatorial run. But simultaneously, the longer it goes on, the less I want to lose. Because we put so much of ourselves into this one. By the way, really do want to teleport. I gave it an honest appraisal, and I thought to myself, self, you could probably do this. We did. You gotta look for HP, I think. It's really this desperate. It would have to be an HP upgrade, but this is heck. It's alright, we'll take 2. Still happy to be shooting, because, you know, take care of these brains on the other side of the map. You gotta go. Thank you. I can't believe we're alive. But we are. Tractor beam plus range, dude. For whatever reason, holding us together. I'm getting real shades of that keeper run that we actually won on. But the thing is, the keeper run started cursed, finished pretty strong. This one didn't really start strong, but it is definitely finishing cursed. So what? How do we win? Let's start fantasizing. Now that we've gone through, like, hopefully at least 10% of this floor. How do we win this run? Well, not taking damage is a prerequisite. If we don't take damage, we're guaranteed to deal with the devil. So first things first, HP upgrade, preferably that fills up our HP hearts, or HP containers, I should say, from the boss. First boss, I should say. Where am I? Nope, don't want to be here. Just be smart. Is this being smart? It is now. I think we killed the fly. Having killed the fly, nothing can harm us. Okay. It's a Dagaz rune. It's a Dagaz rune. Somehow, some way, we are going through to the boss fight on this floor. I'll go ahead and call it. I think that might be the best floor I've ever played in my life. We're gonna take safety cap. The reason we're gonna take safety cap is extremely simple. We win if, and maybe only if, a bad trip / full health pill drops. We're not gonna know what it is until we take it. But that's more important than whatever minor statistical benefit we might get. We gotta shoot for the stars. This is gonna be a long, tedious, very annoying boss fight. But it's also a very, very safe boss fight. Especially if they never come over to this side. So, I think for now, you recognize the inherent value of safety. Remember that every single heart is an unbelievable gift. That Dagaz rune you got was sent from heaven itself. And you're like 80% of the way through this. Just tough it out. Marry him, marry me. I got no family tree, but I can be the princess of my happy. Sorry, it's my safe song. I can be the princess of my happy now. If you want to call me baby, just go ahead. It's kind of hard to sneak these shots in there, but I'm trying not to get greedy. One died. Please. Where are you? We've actually done it. We got one fly somewhere. Holy crap. So in my head, I was like, well, leave and re-enter, and then probably the spikes will be turned off. Instead, now I find myself on a different part of the map. Oh, okay, we've made it back. Latch key. It's another spirit heart. Let me just say, another pain in the butt as well. Mom's heart. Not an easy fight. This one... doubt I need to mention it. This is going to be a long slog. When we get the ability to do direct damage like this, it's not going to be so bad. But the interstitial waves are going to be horrible. No, I dodged into it. It's okay. That one was less okay. But I have to, you know, respect myself here and say, like, this is hard. Thank you, Bumbo. Bumbo, if you crap out a bomb, I'm never gonna forgive you. My word. Yes? Why not? Okay. Well, let's do it again, baby. So Dark Bomb, obviously worth nothing. Sister Maggie, not worth much. But they're both, well, actually, Dark Bomb is not worth more than an empty red heart container. Sister Maggie is, in my estimation. So, how do you win? Well, we don't. This is probably where it goes wrong. If through some twist of fate we live, I think all roads to victory at this point still go through a full health pill and probably a max level Bumbo, which we got to be getting closer and closer to. So the whole point of our teleporter here is to get us out of rooms that we think we'll die on. And unfortunately, requires a very frank and honest look at the run. This is not a room we should teleport on. If we're gonna die on this room, we're not gonna win the challenge. It's as simple as that. We gotta save it for rooms that are a little bit more delicate. Nobody's more surprised than me, by the way, that we're still alive and kicking it. Fair enough. You know, that took me by surprise, but I have to be very proud of myself either way. I think that's some of the best we've ever played. Either way, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. It helps us a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. And follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Northernlion to be notified when I go live in the future. For now, though, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. See ya!